Brought to you by Valor Energy. Phil Davis is 40 years of age. Rob Wilkinson, 33. Wilkinson stands 1 inch taller. Both men weighed in at the light heavyweight limits. 1 inch reach advantage favoring Mr. Wonderful Phil Davis.
Keys to victory for this one for Phil Davis. He's got to strike from distance. That's where his speed is the most obvious. Chain wrestling, he's got to put his techniques together and wrist control and punch. On the other side, Rob Wilkinson, he's got to clinch and frame underhooks. He's got to keep this guy away from him. Uppercuts and knees are going to be very valuable as rising attacks. And of course, smart scrambling, staying out of any submission threats as he's getting back to his feet.
Live from Orlando, Florida, it is time for your main event of the evening. Brought to you by Valor Energy. Taste the smooth, creamy flavor of Valor's nitrogen-infused functional energy drinks, available at Amazon. And now for your main event, we first turn to the blue corner. There stands a man with a record of 19 victories against just 3 defeats. 17 of those coming by way of stoppage. He weighed in at 206 pounds. He represents Hobart, Tasmania, Australia. He is the 2022 PFL Light Heavyweight Champion, Razor Rob Wilkinson. Across the cage in the red corner, a man with a record of 24 victories against just 7 defeats, who has never been defeated by stoppage. He weighs in at 206 pounds. He fights out of San Diego, California, and he is a former Bellator Light Heavyweight World Champion. He is Mr. Wonderful Phil Davis. Your referee for this bout, Kevin McDonald.
To the center, please. To the center. Gentlemen, this is the main event. It's under the unified rules of mixed martial arts. We went over those rules in the back. If you'd like, touch gloves now. Step back. Best of luck.
3 5-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division. Phil Davis in the blue, Rob Wilkinson in the dark trunks. Randy Couture next to me. I'm Sean O'Connell. Dan Hardy on the other side. Our betting expert Ian Parker in the building, as is Kennedy Smith, our cage side reporter.
You ready to fight?
And
Let's
Jonathan
go.
Coach. Touch of the gloves between these two competitors. Good jab there from Wilkinson to open the action.
Always get unusual movement from Phil Davis on the outside. He's so difficult to predict the way that he moves. Switches stance, changes his rhythm. Two nice calf kicks. Second one was partially checked by Phil Davis. Then we're going to see a level change pretty quickly here. If he takes any more of those kicks.
'2008 national champion in Division I wrestling at Penn State University. Phil Davis has used that to his success in past MMA fights. Rob Wilkinson expects that Phil Davis is going to try to get onto his hips and take him down early in this fight.
Phil Davis almost like he's edging into range here. I think he's trying to tempt Rob Wilkinson to open up so he can level change under the punches. Oh, that was a good body kick. And we know Phil Davis has got good kicks. Great setups as well, as we saw in his fight against Linton Vassell. Oh, that was a good right hand over the top for Wilkinson. All of a sudden, Phil Davis looks a little bit lively from that punch.
Blinking and moving back and forth, getting on his bike a little bit. Did not like that right hand. Chucked an overhand right himself, which has landed in the past. Good awareness from Bob Wilkinson.
Wilkinson's doing a good job of cutting off the ring, taking away real estate. There's the level change. Nice sprawl by Wilkinson.
Level change was almost forced by Rob Wilkinson. Good work with the over-under here. Push Phil Davis against the smart cage.
Some hammer fist to the thigh. Rob Wilkinson looking strong in this position. Good turn by Phil Davis, though. And this is really where he's going to start utilizing his game. He's got great trips and reaps, good lower body takedowns.
Rob Wilkinson had an absolutely miserable cut to get down to that 205-pound limit for this fight.
Makes you wonder how he ever made 185, crying out loud.
And again, he took the lead leg away.
He's landed several of those, and actually that level change that we saw Phil Davis start was partially forced by that calf kick early.
Well, you can imagine how much more difficult his wrestling is going to be if that lead leg's compromised. And I think he's doing a good job of hiding it. But a moment ago, when Rob Wilkinson started moving forward, throwing, the priority for Phil Davis was to pick that lead leg up and protect it.
Wilkinson told us that he had moved back to Australia, back home to Hobart, to his original gym where he started his career. He'd been training with an elite team in Denver at Factory X, but last year he said he just felt flat. And I gotta say that he looks a lot sharper than we saw him at all in 2024.
I think Rob Wilkinson's looking really good here, really smart, really disciplined. Clearly knows how good Phil Davis is and respects him tremendously, but is doing what he needs to dismantle his lower body with that calf kick.
Good combination there from Mr. Wonderful. Phil Davis touched Rob Wilkinson with a 1-2.
And again with the right hand.
Big right hand and the left behind it for Wilkinson. Off balance, Phil Davis there, at least temporarily. Another calf kick. 8-1-2 for the efforts, though, did Wilkinson.
It's the first we've seen Wilkinson back up the entire fight.
20 seconds.
Good right hand over the top there for Phil Davis, giving Wilkinson something to think about.
Yeah, he's moving his head out the way really well, though, Rob Wilkinson.
We go picture in picture so you don't miss a moment of the action, thanks to Bose, the official sound of the PFL. Main event, light heavyweight contest. Winner advances to face Sullivan Colley in the semifinal in June. June is semifinal month for the PFL World Tournament. AI score gave round 1 to Rob Wilkinson. There's Sullivan Colley, looking on with great interest to see who his next opponent will be.
Oh! Interesting feedback from Phil Davis's corner. They asked him to just put offense in Rob Wilkinson's face, and the rest of his game will open up from there. They also asked Phil to start working on the lead leg of Rob Wilkinson as well, partly probably because Rob Wilkinson's been having some success with that himself. Here he goes again with the calf kick.
Oh, big right hand for Mr. Wonderful! Wilkinson is down, and Phil Davis finishes! Unbelievable for Mr. Wonderful!
Wow!
Fastball right hand, and the left hand pounded out the rest of the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, in tonight's main event, referee Kevin McDonald stops the fight 51 seconds into round 2 for your winner by knockout, Mr. Wonderful, Phil Davis.
The 25th win of his pro career, Phil Davis books a date for a semifinal against Sullivan Colley. Dan Hardy is in the smart cage with our winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with your main event winner, Mr. Mr. Wonderful. What a wonderful right hand that was that you landed. And we were just discussing, you were saying that you like to use that first round to get a feel for your opponent, but then as soon as you put your foot on the gas in the second, it was lights out.
Yeah, I mean, you tell it better than I do. But, you know, truthfully, Rob had a strong game, and he came with a good game plan and put me down, you know, one round. So I definitely need to get on it a lot faster in the second round.
Well, we've got some replays here. Just talk me through this right hand. I heard the corner team telling you to put offense in his face. Was this what you saw happening?
Ooh.
That was beautiful.
There we go. Yeah. No, it was just a matter of like committing to that right hand and just waiting for the right read, waiting for the right foot placement. I really like that 1-2. It's just that's my game. I love that 1-2. But yeah, no, actually, great corner, great coaches, great teammates back in San Diego. Shout out to all you guys. Appreciate you. Love you guys. One more thing before I get out of here. I had the best mom and dad. I just want to say a big thank you to my mom and dad. Every day I grow older, they're just amazing. And one other thing, my oldest son's birthday is today, so I just want to say happy birthday to my son, PJ.
What a birthday gift that was for him. Right, before we let you go, I'm bringing in President of Fighter Operations, Ray Sefo, and your next opponent is a tournament format. You're both through to the semi-finals. Sullivan Corley, Phil Davis. What a fight that is going to be, ladies and gentlemen. The present of the light heavyweight division and the future of the light heavyweight division.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Francis Ngannou. Subscribe now to the PFL MMA YouTube channel.